Welcome. It's so wonderful to see everybody here. Lots of old friends coming back. We are happy to have you, and we hope you enjoy this afternoon. I want to say a couple thank yous that are very important. Thank you to the St. Rose Municipality for allowing us to use this room, not only for our practices, but for our presentations. Thank you to Westman Communications for being here to record our program and later promote it on TV. And a special thank you to the Parkland Women's Choir, who have actually shared their live music library with us this year. So we have had lots of music that we didn't have to go spending a lot of money to get. They are allowing us to borrow it. I want to take a minute to introduce the two people that work really hard to keep us going. Monica Schneeberger, she works very hard. She never misses a practice, doesn't matter whether it's rain or shine or snow. And Cynthia Almond, who can make a piano dance like nobody else. And we really appreciate these two. The song we just sang, is a traditional American spiritual, or African spiritual, I should say. We don't know how old it was. It was first documented in 1867. Now, I had never sung it as a round before, but it really was quite wonderful and fun to learn. We used it for warm-up a lot, but it also teaches us to listen to each other. So that's an important part of that song. The next song that we're going to sing is This Land Is Your Land. Everybody's heard this one. The original version by Woody Guthrie was composed in 1940. In it, he had a verse that was kind of derogatory or critical of the US. So that was eventually changed in 1944. But the reason he wrote it is he got sick of hearing Irving Berlin's God Bless America on the radio, and he decided he would write his own version of a song that he wanted to listen to. The Canadian words that we'll be singing today were made popular by a group called The Travelers in 1955. We're not sure whether they wrote it or who changed them, we're not sure, but they made it popular, and we're going to sing the Canadian version of This Land Is Your Land.
This land is your land, this land is mine.
to introduce the soloist. I'm so sorry for Catherine. She always does a beautiful job. I want you to know, I've said a couple times that the second sopranos sing all the notes that nobody else wants to sing. Well, we were following a roadmap. We had arrows pointing down, we had arrows pointing up, we had arrows pointing sideways. So the fact that we could actually keep up was quite interesting. Our band is getting set up. The first song they're going to sing is the Ashokan Farewell. And I'd never heard this before until about an hour ago they played it. It's absolutely very beautiful. It was written by Jay Unger in 1982. It's a waltz, but it is described as a song coming out of loss and longing. So, band, take it away. Okay, Cynthia has to change instruments here, so I'm trying to fill in some time. You've all heard of the composer Adele. She's one of those people that probably don't even know her last name. She's from Great Britain. She's a singer-songwriter. She composed this next song that the band is going to play called Rolling in the Deep. And she also co-writes with Paul Epworth, and the song was composed in 2011. you. You guys do such a great job. And for those of you who don't know, the band is composed of most of Monica's family, pretty much all of Catherine's family, and Cynthia. The next song that we're going to sing is one of our chorus favorites. I first started out as the only favorite, but we had a discussion the other night that we would have a hard time making a decision. It's called Away from the Roll of the Sea. The composer is Canadian, Alistair McGilvery. He was born in Glace Bay and lives most of his life in Cape Breton. This song is so beautifully written that not only the words, but the actual music gives you the feeling that you are actually on a boat and you can actually feel the movement of the waves. And maybe you'll understand why we appreciate and love this song so much. The lovely high soprano harmony that you will hear in here is sung by Jessica Dupree.
Indication what their ways have been.
we have a treat for you. If you're a John Denver fan, this will take you back. His song Back Home Again was released in 1974. It peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the year that it was released. Singing it tonight is Michelle Highfield. Cynthia is going to accompany her on the guitar and on the harmonies. And Michelle would like to dedicate this to her late Uncle Alan. This was his favorite song. So Michelle.
There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. The whining of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding, prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. It's a light in your eyes that makes him warm. And hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him, and how'd you spend your time? What's the latest news the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday, sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. And hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. And oh, the time that I can lay this tired old body down and feel your fingers feather soft on me. The kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. And it's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make a house a home. Like a fire softly burning and supper on the stove, and the light in your eyes makes me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, yes it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. And I said, hey, it's good to be back home again.
That was wonderful, and I'm sure it brought back many memories for most of us. The next song we're singing is one that some of you probably sung. You may not have sung it in African, but that's our language of the term this time. Monica's insists on us learning new languages. So this year, it's African. It's called Sia Hamba. The verses are in English, so you won't have any trouble understanding that. It's a South African freedom song, and it gives voice to protest, struggle, and solidarity. The translation of the chorus, which is in African, is, "We are marching in the light of God." And if I stopped there, we would miss the meaning of this whole thing. The word "we" to the South African people means community, living, and dead. They believe that the dead walk with them in their struggles and support them. Marching unifies the community, and they're moving physically toward, in response to the Spirit, toward a healing direction. It's an active response rather than a passive one to the leading of the Spirit. The light of God is symbolic of creation in Jesus Christ, but it is also a common refrain referring to healing. So, Siyahamba, this has got lots of neat harmonies. It was lots of fun to learn to sing it. So. Okay, the band is going to play two more songs for us. The first one is called The Planets. It was written by Gustav Holst in somewhere between 1914 and 1917. He wrote about 8 planets. He did not write about Earth, but the medley they're going to play today is about 3. Venus is the bringer of peace, Mars is the bringer of war, Jupiter is the bringer of jollity, and I had to look that one up to see if it was a real word, but it means life and vitality. And they wanted you to know that when they're playing about Mars, remember, he's the bringer of wars, so there's some clashing going on. It's not a mistake made by the band. They don't make mistakes. Well done, Luke. Anyway. familiar with Star Wars at all, you will probably recognize this next song, fairly popular. It's the Star Wars Raiders March, and it was composed by John Williams. And so as soon as the band is ready, we will listen to that. Thank you all for all the work you put into this. We practice at 7 o'clock on Thursday nights. They arrived an hour early Thursday nights for the past, how many weeks? Cynthia?
All of it for 5 weeks.
5 weeks? So that they could practice for an hour before we got here. So we really appreciate that effort that they put into it to make our program that much better. So thank you. The Rose, words and music are going to be familiar to you. Were written by Amanda McBroom. She is a singer, songwriter, and an actress. I don't remember even knowing what she looks like as an actress, but I will always remember the words to this song. It's really beautiful. The Rose was made popular by the musical of the same name, but it was not written specifically for the musical. It was already in writing when they put out a call that they wanted something. So it, along with 5 other, I believe it was 5 other songs that were submitted, and Bette Midler picked this one out, and she was the one that made it popular in the musical. So just in case you've been wondering why there's been an empty chair here, our director has decided she's going to take a break. And so Catherine is going to direct The Rose for us.
Some say
We have so many talented people in our group. It never ceases to amaze me. The next song, again, is one of our favorites. We've discussed this. We decided not to take a vote because it's kind of hard to do. It's called Rain Come Down. It was composed by Sean Kirchner, written the day after the Columbine shooting. It was written as a healing song. His family had experienced loss a year before due to violence, and so he knew how it felt. But he also knew that there weren't words that would ever make people feel any better. And he was driving home in a rainstorm, and these words came to him as he drove. And when you think about it, rain and tears both provide healing and renewal. But oftentimes, we know there aren't words to express what you're feeling, so we hope that the words to this song will bring peace and joy to you. Soloists are Mary Pazook. No. Barb was supposed to, but she lost her voice this week. And Michelle Highfield and Catherine Dupree. So hope you enjoy it. Well, the hour has come and gone, and this is our last song. It's called The Climb. Most of you will recognize it because Miley Cyrus made it popular. The words and music are by Jesse Alexander and John Moby. Now, this is another case of Jessie was driving home. She heard the music in her head. She couldn't wait home to get home to try it on an instrument to really see if it really sounded as good as it did in her head. She called her guitarist, John came over, and as they worked on the music, the lyrics came out as well. So I just think that's amazing, the kind of artistry that appears in music. So I hope you'll enjoy The Climb.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming. There's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost without direction. My faith is shaken, but I'm gonna keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gonna keep going, and I'm gonna be strong. Just keep pushing on. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. There's gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Keep the faith, 'cause it's all about
Thank you so much. You are a wonderful audience. There's a few announcements I have to make before I close out today. One, Elvira just handed me this as she was coming in. It's called Naomi Shore, and it's called Home Roots Concert featuring her. She will be singing here in this room Wednesday, May 15th at 7 o'clock. Yes, 7 o'clock. Tickets are $25.
Is that Wednesday or is it Thursday?
No, it's Wednesday the 15th.
It's Wednesday, okay.
Yep, at least that's what the poster says. The other thing, that if you're in Dauphin on the 16th, we will be singing at the Dauphin Library at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, come and hear us, we'd be happy to have you. Monica wants to say something, I think.
Thank you so much for your applause. Really means a lot to us that you liked the concert. And we just decided we are going to sing again, apart from the last song, The Climb. Because we like it too, so.
Oh,
So
we're
we-
climbing again?
Climb again. Yeah. So we start on page 4 here. So we go. The second time?
So is it gonna be first time?
First time, there's always going to be another mountain. Right in there, and then the verse, and back to page 4 again, to the end.
Always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gonna keep going, and I'm gonna be strong. Just keep pushing on. There's gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a There's gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a keep the faith, 'cause it's all about the climb.
Okay, so this draws our program to a close. We appreciate so much that you've come. We've got lunch served for you at the back, so we hope you'll stay, pull your chairs around, visit with your neighbors and friends, and just enjoy your time. I want to take the time to invite everybody. This is the St. Rose Community Choir. We would love for everybody to come out. Owen and William would really like for some more guys to come out because they're getting picked on more. But we are so happy they're part of our group. It just makes the sound so much better. But I'm sure they would love some male support. So in September, we'll be starting up again. So let somebody know if you're interested. Let them know so that we can let